why it wouldn't make sense for me to get married, because I'm going to leave the moment he fucks up. You're not going to get a second chance with me. And if I already know that that's how my mind is wired, why even bother? Because men are going to fuck up. They're going to fuck up. They're going to do shit. They're going to test you, right? They're going to play games. And my self-esteem is just not that low. Like, I can't lower my self-esteem to that, the depths of hell, just to stay in a relationship. What's up, y'all? So I like to have random thoughts that usually coincide with the way that I think about certain things, and I like to share them. And whenever I have these random thoughts, I'll bring it to my channel and share it with you guys, and just to get feedback. And also, I want to know how many other people out there kind of feel the same way I do. My toxic trait. So if you're familiar with any of my content, then you know that I'm not really big on the idea of marriage and having kids. I'm never going to have kids, and I'm not big on marriage. Okay? I have like 5,000 reasons why I don't want to get married, right? One of the reasons today that I'm going to share is that I think the overall gist of it is that you have to have a certain mindset to get married. Okay? And I don't have that mindset. And the mindset that I think you probably have to have is that you have to have a forgiving heart, and you have to be able to want to grow with the person. You have to know that people make mistakes and that people are worthy of forgiveness. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be times when you love each other, times when you want to strangle each other, and all of that. You have to be understanding and love them enough and stick it out and stick beside them, right? No matter what. You made a vow through thick and thin, or what do y'all say when y'all get married? Through better or worse. I always forget. I can never remember for better or worse. But you guys make a vow for better or worse, and all this other stuff. And you kind of have to have that mindset if you want to get married. That's a great foundation to start from. I am aware of that. But I'm also aware that for the most part, I don't have that mindset. Because I'm a no-nonsense bitch, okay? You fuck up and you break the deal breaker. You violate my deal breakers, and we're done. Like, I don't give 2.5 to 3 fucks what you did, how you did it. If I say, for an example, cheating is a deal breaker for me, and you cheat, we're done. I don't care how much I love you, because no matter how much I love you, I'm never going to love you more than I love me. So that's not going to keep me there. And I don't look at you the same way. So you've done something to force me to look at you like shit on the bottom of somebody's shoes. And just like every other nigga in the street now, because you showed me that you have the same quality as all the other niggas in the street. So for me, it's a sense of betrayal. And I'm never going to look at you the same anymore. There's so many things that go into cheating. And cheating is not a mistake. I don't care what anyone says in life. I don't care if people believe in God. If God himself or herself said that cheating was a mistake, I will never be convinced of that. That was a whole full-blown choice. There was so much thought and preparation that went into it that you did that shit on purpose. And I'm just using this as one example, as something that I see as a deal breaker for me. Okay. And I am not going to go to counseling to try to learn to trust you again. I can forgive you. Forgiving is one of my strengths. I can forgive you in 2 seconds. But just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that I have to be shackled to you forever, knowing that I despise you when you walk by, knowing that I don't trust you anymore, knowing you're never going to touch me again because I don't know what you got. I don't know what you out here doing. Now, I don't look at you the same, right? So I know that I'm not going to stick beside them when they do shit to show the ultimate disrespect, right? Women put up with so much shit. And I said this in a previous video from like some weeks ago or a month ago. I don't remember which video it was. But I did say that the only reason why marriages last as long as they do is because women put up with bullshit. It's not because of the men. We already know men get on these podcasts, on these apps all day, every day, talking about 70 to 80 or something percent of women are the ones that initiate divorce. Okay? So we know women are the main ones filing for divorce. So that means if a woman is filing for divorce, she's done. Because we know men can stay in shit and just cheat and lie and hide things forever. They be faking whole marriages, whole relationships out here. Right? So the only reason why these marriages last as long as they do, because y'all put up with cheating, y'all put up with getting your asses beaten, y'all put up with dealing with outside babies and all that stuff. And my brain is just not wired that way. When you disrespect me, you're done. It's over. Finito. Overdone. It's curtains for your ass. Like, it just is what it is. Okay? And if you want a marriage to work or last, you have to pretty much put up with bullshit. I'm not trying to be funny, but that's really what it goes into. I mean, I knew I had relatives that husbands like sold everything in their house for dope. And the woman stayed, and he did it multiple times. Like, he kept doing it. I'm just using this as an example. I have some horror stories in my family. From more than half the people in my family have horror stories. I'm not trying to be funny. And like, they stay, and it's like, I would only have to come home one time and all my shit is gone one time and we're done, because I'm not about to keep working hard for shit just for you to sell that shit for some fucking dope. And I'm just using that as one example. I am not that understanding. You got me fucked up. Okay? Cheating, being a liar, gaslighting me, not listening and really caring about and understanding my feelings and things like that. All of that shit will get you completely dismissed. And so I already know that at the first sign of trouble, I'm out. And it's not because I'm a coward. Because I know people would say, oh, she's a coward. If it's some shit that we're facing that none of us brought on ourselves, I will stand by you through thick and thin or whatever, because we didn't have no control over it. But 9 times out of 10, the vast majority of the drama that women have in their marriages is the shit men did. Infidelity, money problems, having outside babies, stupid shit like that, right? You catching it with prostitutes, catching it with trannies and whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing all this stuff. It's usually the man. So at the end of the day, I'm not putting up with your bullshit. So that better or worse shit, the worst always looks like the shit that most of the time men be doing. I'm not saying women don't do shit, but this video ain't about women. Okay? Not this one. I'll do another one where the shit women be doing. But 9 times out of 10, a woman sticks by her man through bullshit, and that's typically why the marriages last as long as they do. I know me. I could have got married on a Tuesday, and I found out you was cheating or something on a Thursday. Nigga, that shit getting annulled. I ain't got to think twice about it. And I'm not going to counseling to learn how to retrust somebody who's already proven not to be trustworthy. To me, that is the dumbest shit. I'm going to do a separate video on that, because Lord have mercy. I don't even know where does this line of thinking even come from? What is that even? I'm going to do a part 2 on that, because that's a whole nother breakdown in and of itself. Okay? Y'all got to get out of this mindset. I'm not going to tell y'all what y'all got to get out of. That's y'all business. I'm just letting y'all know why it wouldn't make sense for me to get married, because I'm going to leave the moment he fucks up. You're not going to get a second chance with me. And if I already know that that's how my mind is wired, why even bother? Because men are going to fuck up. They're going to fuck up. They're going to do shit. They're going to test you, right? They're going to play games. And my self-esteem is just not that low. Like, I can't lower my self-esteem to that, the depths of hell, just to stay in a relationship. And that's no shade to a lot of y'all. Yes, I know a lot of y'all have low self-esteem. And a lot of y'all's, self-worth, sense of self-worth is tied to if you have a man or not, or a husband or not. And that's no shade, but that's just true, and y'all know it is deep down, right? If you do the self-inner work, you're going to know that that's true. And my self-esteem just isn't that low. I can't do it. And I'm not willing to take certain risks. The risks y'all take every day with y'all health and stuff, like, I'm not willing to do that. And so that's just another thought out of like 5,000 thoughts on why I don't want to get married. I wonder if there's any other women out there who understand what I'm talking about, who get it. Leave your comments below. But it was just on my mind. I wanted to share that. Like, you have to have a certain mindset to get married and to stay married. And I don't have that mindset. And I haven't had it since I was probably 16 years old. And for those of you who know, I just turned 39 the other day. So my brain isn't wired that way. Okay. Leave your thoughts below. Let me know what you think about the things that women have to put up with in order to keep their marriages. Because we know men ain't walking away that easily. They're used to dysfunction. It's the women who have to do the walking away. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys in the next one.